Begin by sitting cross-legged on the ground or in a chair with a straight spine, not reclining too much. Close your eyes. Hopefully, you're in a quiet place or have headphones on, but if not, take a moment to notice any sounds in the space around you. Allow your breath to be natural, in and out through the nose. Notice the coolness of an inhale and the warmth of an exhale. Start to gently guide your focus towards the sound fading in. Focus your attention on the rising pitch and simply try to follow the pitch as it rises. If you notice your mind wandering, simply take note that it has wandered and gently guide it back to the rising pitch. When you hear the sound of the chimes, Focus your attention on the final chime as it decays to silence. Soften your focus and come into a state of simple observation. Allow your thoughts to flow freely without reacting to or judging them. Just taking note of what arises. If you find yourself reacting or judging, that's okay. Simply take note of that and try to bring yourself back to observation only. Now, gently begin to guide your focus to the sound of the low rumble as it grows in intensity and morphs in texture. Just focus on the sound as it changes and notice what about it is changing. Focus your attention on the final chime as it decays to silence. Soften your focus once again and come back to your state of observation, just taking note of what thoughts arise without interacting with them beyond that. If your mind wanders, simply notice that and come back to your state of observation. Softly guide your attention toward the piano melody fading in. Here we simply try to notice what direction the sound is coming from. Left speaker, right speaker, or center, as the sound pans back and forth from side to side. If you're having trouble hearing the direction, that's okay. Simply do your best to notice in which ear you hear it louder. When you hear the sound of the chimes, focus your attention on the final chime as it decays to silence. Come back to your state of observation, simply observing what thoughts arise and letting them be as they are, not needing to fix or solve anything, just taking note. Softly guide your attention to the same piano melody fading in through your left speaker. In this final listening section, we focus on phase. The same piano melody played out of left and right sides will shift to recombine. Simply notice the different combinations of notes, much like singing a song in a round. Here it is out of the right speaker, and twice out of both speakers before they start to shift out of phase a little bit at a time until they are back in unison. When you hear the chimes, focus your attention on the final chime as it decays to silence before coming into one final state of observation. Remember to treat your mind gently and do your best to only take note of your thoughts without interacting with them. You may stay in this state for as long as you like, but when you're ready, open your eyes slowly, keeping the gaze soft, and take a few moments to reflect on the exercise. Remember, if you're wondering, did I do that right? The answer is yes. Simply by performing this practice, you are doing it right. There is no other purpose except to experiment and hopefully to learn something new about yourself. If you find that this practice serves you, there's a version without my guided voiceover that you can try once you are familiar enough with the directions. Thank you for listening.